A man lost his best friend and his savings on the same day. Not to a scam, not to bad luck, to a mistake you've probably made yourself. Here's how it happened. This is Ali. He runs a small shop in the city. Nothing fancy, but it's his. Years of honest work. His closest friend since childhood was Bilal. They shared tea every evening. They were like brothers. One day Bilal showed up worried. His business was in trouble. He asked Ali for a large batch of goods, promised to pay everything back after his next deal closed in 30 days. Ali didn't hesitate. This was Bilal. Of course he'd help. His wife suggested writing it down, a simple signed note, just to be safe. But Ali waved it off. Bilal is family. Paper between brothers would only insult him. So they shook on it. No contract, no witness, just trust. The goods were delivered. Weeks passed. The deadline crept closer. Then the small sign started. Bilal stopped coming for tea. He stopped picking up his phone. The deadline passed and Bilal was gone. His shop was shut. His phone was dead. He had moved and told no one where. Ali went looking for help, but there was nothing in writing. No proof the deal ever existed. He'd lost the money, but worse, he'd lost his oldest friend and the trust he'd built his whole life on. So what should Ali have done? Not distrust his friend, just one small thing. Put it in writing. The amount, the date, 2 signatures, 5 minutes of work. With that one note, even if Bilal still vanished, Ali would have had proof and a way to get his money back. And here's the surprising part. Clear terms often save friendships because there's nothing left to argue about. Psychologists actually have a name for what went wrong. We all live by 2 very different set of rules. The first is social norms, favors, trust, and kindness, no scorecards. The second is market norms, money, terms, and accountability. Trouble comes when we mix them. When we run a money deal on friendship's rules, that's when both can break. They were really never enemies, the friendship and the deal. They just live in different rooms. Because a cup of tea is a cup of tea and business is business. What lesson should we tell you next?